Hi everyone. We saw the teaser for the next generation Street Glide, and now all the details on the 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO Street Glide in this video. The most significant changes are to the motor, electronics, and styling, with the underlying chassis lightly massaged. The all-new batwing fairing featured on the 2023 CVO Street Glide model offers an evolved profile exhibiting a faster overall gesture and more swept windshield. Undercuts beneath the headlamp are more pronounced, and turn indicators are integrated as opposed to external units. While the iconic D-shape of the batwing fairing is retained, the silhouette and graphic outline have been modernized with updated surfacing. And the new fairing integrates in design with a fuel tank, side covers and saddlebags. The omega-shaped signature light provides instant recognition of the new model, and turn signals are seamlessly integrated into the left and right lamp elements. Harley-Davidson claims a 60% reduction in helmet buffeting compared to the previous model. There's also center vent airflow control, and deflectors at the fairing fork skirts. Also, the splitstream vent is fully integrated into the design. With the introduction of the all-new CVO Street Glide and CVO Road Glide, we've completely reimagined two of Harley-Davidson's most iconic motorcycles and redefined the boundaries of CVO in the process, said Johan Zeitz, Chairman, President and CEO of Harley-Davidson. By rethinking these two models from the ground up, we are ushering in a new era of innovation, design, engineering, and technology, while expanding the definition of Harley-Davidson CVO and taking the Grand American touring experience to another level. The new CVO Street Glide and CVO Road Glide break the mold and reset the bar for the pinnacle Harley-Davidson riding experience. These all-new and unquestionably Harley-Davidson designs bring a cohesive and dynamic flow from the front fenders to the saddlebags, said Brad Richards, Harley-Davidson Vice President of Design and Creative Director, commenting on the design of the new motorcycles. Achieving a greater degree of visual change than any generation prior, the design of these CVO Street Glide and CVO Road Glide models are revolutionary takes on the historical art of evolution. Like all Harley-Davidson motorcycles, these new models are meant to instill a sense of timeless desire. There are two paint options, dark platinum with bright smoked satin, and whiskey neat with raven metallic. Finishing touches for the dark platinum include a gloss black powertrain and air cleaner, while the pushrod tubes, engine inserts, lower rocker boxes, and exhaust are scorched chrome. If you go with the hand-applied two-tone whiskey neat with raven metallic for a $6,000 premium, you get the powertrain and air cleaner in gloss black, orange accented engine inserts, plus whiskey neat lower rocker boxes and pushrod tube collars. The pushrod tubes and exhaust are chromed. Each has matching optional Adversary Collections accessories, black powder coat with machined dark platinum highlights and black and orange double anodized finish for the whiskey neat with raven metallic pieces. The 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO Street Glide has a list price of $42,999. However, HD slaps on a mandatory $1,200 surcharge, so the effective MSRP is $44,199 for the dark platinum version. The 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO Street Glide is powered by a new Milwaukee-Eight VVT 121. There's an earth-moving 139 feet-to-pounds of torque on call at 3,000 revolutions per minute, and a peak of 115 horsepower at 4,500 revolutions per minute. The 121-inch 3-displacement arrives via a 4.075-inch bore and 4.625-inch stroke. In addition to the displacement increase, the additional power comes from improvements at many steps, from the airbox to the exhaust. There's a new airbox with a 4-liter volume. You can't make horsepower without air, and the CVO Street Glide airbox is 50% larger than the heavy breather intake. Additionally, the airbox is lighter, less complicated, and quieter. The Milwaukee-Eight VVT 121 has a 58mm throttle body, compared to 55mm on the M8 117. Engineers moved the throttle body closer to the center of the V. Air movement is smoothed by a new aluminum intake manifold contoured to allow the air to move more directly to the intake ports. Harley-Davidson claims that 7.5% more air flows through the system, with the velocity increased 10.3%. With more air comes high-capacity fuel injectors. The new cam has a higher lift and longer duration. Along with that comes a new inner cam bearing and valve springs to ensure reliability. The cam's variable valve timing minimizes fuel consumption. A computer controls the valve timing over a 40-degree sweep of the crankshaft, which corresponds to the single cam rotating 20 degrees. Harley-Davidson engineers also use the technology to provide a broader power band and manage the torque output. Cooling is a combination of air, liquid, and oil. While not the twin-cooled motor, the new Milwaukee-Eight VVT-121 uses coolant to manage the cylinder head temperatures. The radiator is unobtrusively tucked between the front frame down tubes. Right above the radiator sits the oil cooler, which also helps keep operating temperatures down. Finally, air flows over the cylinders, moving heat away from the engine as you ride. After combustion is completed, the exhaust goes through a larger diameter muffler. Moving up the pipe diameter from an even 4 inches to 4.5 inches increases flow capacity by 26%. The 2023 CVO Street Glide has 4 ride modes. The 4 modes, Sport, Road, Rain, and Custom, impact the throttle response, power output, ABS, traction control, and engine compression braking. Hill control and tire pressure monitoring round out the package. Only Sport mode provides full power throughout the RPM range, as Road mode softens mid-range output and Rain mode drops the power everywhere. Engine compression braking is strongest in Sport mode and lightest in the Rain mode to minimize skidding on deceleration. The Custom mode allows personalizing all the parameters, which is accomplished on the new 12.3-inch touchscreen. The new touchscreen is glove-friendly and can be used while riding. However, Harley-Davidson encourages using the handlebar controls and voice commands by disabling some touchscreen functions while in motion. A high contrast mode increases readability in harsh daylight, and there are also day and night modes, which can be selected manually or changed automatically based on ambient light. In addition to the vast TFT screen, a new Skyline OS is employed. Apple CarPlay projection services are available. A 500-watt Rockford Fosgate Stage 2 audio system is at your beck and call. Sound comes blasting out of two 6.5-inch three-way speakers in the fairing and three-way 5x7-inch speakers in the saddlebags. A 7-band equalizer is included, and the equalizer also has plenty of presets for non-audiophiles. If you decide you need to go even bigger, the saddlebags can be fitted with a pair of Rockford Fosgate Stage 3 6x9-inch speakers. The new 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO Street Glide feature a new inverted fork and Brembo radial mount brake calipers, along with a new wire-spoke wheel design that will allow for tubeless tires. Harley-Davidson has bumped up the diameter of the front rotors by 20 mm to 320 mm. Plus, the discs are grasped by radially mounted 4-piston Brembo calipers. The rear disc continues to be a 300 mm unit, also using a 4-piston Brembo caliper. There is less weight to slow down on the new CVO Street Glide. There's a new forged aluminum triple clamp that weighs 7 pounds less. Right behind it is a new fuel tank that uses lighter gauge steel for weight reduction, while still holding 6 gallons. Harley-Davidson has redesigned the shift drum to make it more likely you'll drop into neutral on the first try. Rear suspension travel is increased to 3 inches. The new Showa shock allows for rebound damping adjustment. You can fine-tune the shock's spring preload by hand, with larger changes requiring pulling a saddlebag and using a tool supplied with the bike. The 46mm Showa beefy inverted unit, continuing to provide 4.6 inches of travel. 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO Street Glide features and benefits. Dramatic new visual designs. New Milwaukee-Eight VVT-121 engine. All new suspension. All new infotainment system. Offered with 2 paint with finish options. Since 1999, Harley-Davidson Custom Vehicle Operations, CVO motorcycles have been an aspirational collection of limited production motorcycles that deliver the ultimate in refinement of styling, design, craftsmanship and attention to detail, along with top-of-the-line performance. Over the decades, Harley-Davidson designers and engineers have thoughtfully evolved these motorcycles, introducing incremental improvements to further enhance the riding experience, while carefully respecting their heritage and position as icons within the hearts and minds of enthusiasts around the world. Thanks for watching.